What up, everybody? It's Sanitarius, and we are here with Cult Kings, The Last Samurai. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It's Sanitarius, and we're bringing you another review of a 1/6 custom figure. It's none other than Tom Cruise's Last Samurai, done by Cult King. Now, this is a figure based on a character that is on a movie that is somewhat of a true tale, where an American soldier that's lost his ways kind of succumbs to the drink and all that, who actually, I believe he was a general or a captain. He loses his ways because of the things he's done in war and battle, and actually the Japanese government actually seeks him out to train their army to go to war against the samurai. Now, he does so for, money and all that and whatnot, and then he goes into battle with the samurai and he gets captured, and then he learns the ways of the samurai because he becomes real close friends with the samurai leader. It was one of my favorite movies. It still is one of my favorite movies, top threes. It's a real movie that hits all the feels for me. I love Japanese culture. I love samurais. I love everything. If you guys look into the room, it's just all Japanese stuff behind me. But the movie just meant a lot to me. The way it was told, it was absolutely beautiful. The soundtrack is beautiful, and the way Tom Cruise played it is beautiful. And the ending just really kind of, it made you understand the importance and what honor meant to these guys. And it's just absolutely a beautiful tale that was perfectly portrayed in cinematic format. So I am very honored for this piece. I've been hunting this piece down for a while, and thank you to my friend Andrea, whatever you guys want to call him, whoever you guys know. He's from Italy, and I'm from Italy, so we speak our native tongue, but we're really close friends, and thank you so much, Andrea, for everything. Now, I really want to get into the piece. This was done by Cult King, iMini-Me, same people, Denny Kim, whatever. I did not know there was 60 pieces of this. There was 40 pieces that were limited and 20 pieces for the dealers. This is 8 out of 60, done by Cult King, whatever. This is the COA. I'm going to start with the COA. I never was a fan of iMini-Me or Cult King COAs. They're just regular photo paper things with some text on it. It's not even really cool design right here because it just has the logo of Cult King. I was never a fan, so COAs are kind of lackluster for me from them, but at least you get one, which some customs don't even come with sometimes. And then they give you a nice picture of Tom Cruise as the Last Samurai, if you guys can see. And it's really cool. I just wish they didn't cut off his head, the top of his head. I don't know if that's because of how it was in the poster, but it's an absolutely beautiful picture. I love the gradation and the tonality of it. So let's start from the bottom. You have his sculpted, I guess you want to say, fighting sandals, or whatever you want to call them. It's sculpted, the rope is high detailed, it has creases and everything. It's really well done, just true to the Japanese culture. And as we move up the piece, you guys will see that the armature and just the clothing and the kimono he's wearing under, it's just very high detail. This is a project that probably not many people wanted to tackle, and I mean custom people, mass-produced, have tackled a few of them, and they came out pretty dang good, which I'll bring one out to do a comparison. I have the Pangea one with a custom head on it, I believe. But just the texture, the sculpture, the detail, I have to say this is probably the first 10 out of 10 I'm going to give on my reviews. Just the complexity of this, yeah, absolutely insane. Now, as you guys keep moving up the armatures, you have the chest piece, the shoulders, you guys can see all these strings, and this piece can be a little daunting and a little scary for new collectors because there's a lot of strings, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of moving parts, so to make this look good is actually kind of tough because positioning this is a little hard. The mobility is not all there. The sculpted neck piece, the sculpted neck scarf, or should I say neck armor, doesn't allow it to turn all the way you want to. Some of the parts are pretty loose. Some of the stickers are falling off from the back, the printer stickers, because it's a pretty old release. All I have to do is hit it with some glue. But it's very scary and very, you kind of feel like, oh man, am I going to be able to handle this? Not a lot of people can pose well, I'm going to tell you that right off the rip. So that's why I say that. The proportioning is good. not great. The proportion on the shoulders could have been better. I did a lot of moving stuff around to kind of hide some of the things, but I don't know if it's the way the clothing lays on them or whatever, but it's making the shoulders seem a little lanky. Everything else is pretty spot on. The sculpt is great. It's the most, it's the best samurai depiction sculpt-wise of Tom Cruise. I've seen a lot of people take this head sculpt, chop off the hair, shave it off, and put real hair on there. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Nowadays, in the future, 5 years from now, all these old releases that are sculpted hair, people are going to be shaving stuff off, and it's actually going to be really hard to find one that's actually original, done the way it was, because everybody would have upgraded it. So I try to keep things pretty original, unless I know I have duels of them or something, or I know there's going to be plenty of them. So eventually, finding one that's going to be untouched or unchanged is going to be tough, and that's going to go for a lot of customs. I actually prefer sculpted hair. Over time, the sculpted hair and the materials that they put in there to make it look a certain way isn't going to stay unless you know how to do it yourself. You're a salon person or whatever, or a customizer, or you just like fucking around with stuff like that. I personally don't. I appreciate sculpted hair, whether it be on the Myers or whatever. As long as it looks good, I'm fine with it. I don't have to touch it. That's even better. But, and there are certain applications I want real hair. Obviously, I'm not just saying sculpted hair is the best. I'm for either or. Just like I'm for old school sculpting to 3D printing. As long as it looks good, the application, I'm happy. I absolutely, I'm impressed. I did not think it was, in pictures, never liked how this piece looked in pictures. Never. But I had a gut feeling to hunt it down because I had a love for the movie. But I knew I was going to get it eventually. I was kind of hesitant again. Then I opened it. I was like, wow. I didn't do an unboxing because I had to open a box right away just to make sure it was safe because it was shipped overseas. So I didn't go into the unboxing. But don't worry, we have plenty of unboxing coming for you guys. Paint, I got to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the best paint for the sculpt, but whatever, it's good paint. I'll put the armature paint separate. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Clothing, like I said, this is the first 10 out of 10. Proportioning, I give it a 6 out of 10. I had to do a lot of hiding of the flaws. Now, accessory-wise, okay, the accessories that came with this suck. All right, the sword is plastic. The original sword, the two swords, the side arm and the main katana suck. They're plastic. They're warping. I'll grab them right now. The sheath is just some dull plastic, nothing special. This thing is warped. It's flimsy. It's cheap, and it's got stickered on calligraphy on there. It looks like plastic. It doesn't give it the metal look. Cheap stuff. Not impressed at all. I will give that a 4. Sorry to say. But my set came with Full Metal Customs Samurai set. The last Samurai sword set. So it's real metal, engraved calligraphy, just real string handles, roped off, just absolutely perfect. Fits the hands perfectly. Same with the side piece. The sheaths are even awesomely made. I don't know if it's wood or sculpted, but it's proper. So absolutely love that. That's one of the selling points for this specific set. And then you get 2 hands as accessories, 2 relaxed hands. The other one's in the box. So let's bring out the Pangea set, and this is the Pangea set. Actually, to tell you, this stand actually came with this set. It's a stand of the last scene where they go into battle, their last charge, and they all get shot. But this actually came with this and this black stand here, but I don't know, just for the review purposes, I made it this way. So this is a Pangea with a different custom head, so don't even worry about that. I'm not even going to compare the head sculpts. This one's inferior. The hair is probably better on this one than that one. But alright, the armature, the color pops more of the Pangea. This one's more darker, which I think is more accurate to the movie, the Cult King one. The sword that came with Pangea is actually metal, and that just rivals Full Metal sword. I'm going to say they're tied. Sorry, even the handles. The handle is better on the Full Metal because it doesn't have the real rope. Armature detail, I might have it. They both have the details, but I think Pangea's has a little bit more accurate. Just the way they used like on the neck piece, they used flimsy, not flimsy, but like movable materials, so you can move your head the way you want. Here it's sculpted, so that was a nice touch by them. And their printed undergarment is better than this one, and it shines more. Pangea might be a little bit better. The proportions do fit better on the Pangea, I do gotta say. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with the review. But the details of the sculpt go to Pangea, even though I said I wouldn't compare it, but I just want to say it. The tonality of it, I'm sorry, the sculpt goes to the Cult King one. The tonality of it goes to the Cult King one. The paint goes to Cult King. Like I said, the sword would go to Cult King. And I have to give it to where a small group of people made 60 of these sets compared to a mass-produced one. So just the fact that they tackled this first and then these people maybe had a blueprint to go off of. Can't go wrong either way. I'm going to keep both of them, have both be represented. Two different poses. One a battle pose, one a museum-style pose. Absolutely beautiful. I had the Pangea one because I knew it was really great while I was hunting this one down for a good price. Absolutely love it. Just can't complain. Oh, and this is the Cult King box, which is different than the iMini one, but it's the same thing. It just doesn't say iMini. And it has the magnetic flap, and then it has your black foam insert and all that. So, you know, at least they give you a nice box for safe travel, but it's whatever. It's not like you're going to display for any artwork anyway. Two really cool sets to an amazing movie, portrayed by an amazing actor, with an amazing story that needed to be told. So I have the utmost respect for this movie, the utmost respect for this piece, whether it's good or not. I think it's really, really good, either one. And I didn't really mean it to be a comparison, but it kind of ended up that way. Great job, Cult King, Denny Kim, whoever was on this to do the job. Good job, Pangea. I don't know if you get. It doesn't seem like you guys ripped off this set at all because it looks all completely different. I do gotta say the material used to make the armor. This is like flimsy plastic, where this one is actually legit, nicely heavy sculpted material. So that definitely goes to Cult King. Definitely Cult King. So I have the utmost respect for custom pieces. I definitely think they need to be done justice, not shown off in bad ways. And I definitely do believe the negatives need to be brought out as well as the pros. You can't just hide that away. But I do feel like they do need the utmost respect because this is somebody's heart and passion and artwork. So, on that note, conquer your own collection. Thank you for staying for this review. Please subscribe and hit the like button because I will be uploading videos and 1/6 custom reviews, statue reviews, Hot Toys reviews that I will not post in any of the groups, so you don't want to miss out. So definitely hit that bell so you get all the notifications. And until next time, we got plenty of reviews coming for you. Like I said, I have a Thanos Hot Toy, I got some Transformer Prime 1 statues, some Prime 1. Oh my god, I just got so much, man. It's a headache. We got way more custom figures coming, so stay tuned, hit the like button, stay sick, and peace.